Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
Well, today we're going to take you to San Miguel de Allende, and a beautiful, beautiful city, and it is lovely, lovely place, especially if you want to live in Mexico and blend in with a lot of expats, because it's actually the first or second largest expat community in Mexico. So you can be have a lot of friends, you can speak the same language, and also you can have the experience of living in a Mexican culture and a Mexican beautiful city like San Miguel. Now, Lori, we're going to interview two people today.
Okay.
We're going to interview a man, and also we're going to interview a single lady.
Oh yeah, the single lady, she's just so brave. She lives here alone, you know, in San Miguel, and then she loves it.
Yeah, so we're excited to show you this video. Stay tuned. You know, one of the great things about Mexico, you can walk down the street and you can introduce yourself, like I've just done this with Ray, and I asked him if he could just do a little interview so you could get some information about San Miguel. Ray, how long have you lived here in San Miguel?
We've now lived here permanently only since December.
December, okay.
Yes.
But have you traveled here before?
Yes, we've been very happily coming here, visiting here for summers since '03.
03, okay.
Just took us a while to get here.
Yeah, yeah. And now are you permanent here?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And so what do you like about San Miguel?
Well, for one thing, look where we're standing just now.
Yeah.
You know, this lovely park. And part of San Miguel is the tranquility on the one hand, and then you can just go a couple of blocks. Actually, it's about 10-12 minutes into Centro, as you probably know, and you have all the vibrancy of life just teeming almost constantly. So you have the best of both worlds, I think, in San Miguel de Allende.
And the restaurants here?
Oh, fantastic. All the choices of the ethnic foods, of the Mexican foods, of many ethnic foods. You can dine every night for a month, probably, in a different restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Without exercising yourself.
Okay.
Same with breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, and we've been doing that. We've been enjoying the restaurant.
Yeah.
Now, what about expense here compared to, let's say, up north, you know?
Oh, I think, and I'm citing here more from some of the studies that are done by the Travel Mag people and the researchers, 30% reduction in cost of living.
Okay.
Also, and we always suffer sticker shock when we get into Santa Barbara, as an example.
Right.
You know, what happened here, or Portland, as an example. I think from my perspective, it should be just cost.
No,
I mean, you have to kind of wear the whole village.
Right.
You know,
That's a good way of putting it.
You know, and if the village fits, then, you know, let's just say for purpose of discussion, what if the cost of living was the same as Santa Fe?
Right, yeah.
In Santa Fe, no problem. Okay, we lived there for years. But would you rather be in Santa Fe now as a retiree or here? And I would think that, you know, in terms of kind of wearing the village or becoming part of the village, that I'd rather be here.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very great way of putting that.
Yeah.
We also feel the same way, you know. We enjoy Mexico so much that we'd rather be here. We're from Hawaii.
Oh.
We have a home there, so
Yeah.
But even if it costs us the same to live in Hawaii or here, I'd rather be here, because we lived there for 25 years.
Yeah.
So we've been there, done it, you know, and all the t-shirts.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Well, good, Ray. I appreciate your time and just walking through the park here and meeting you. So.
It's that kind of town.
It's
a pleasure, Jerry.
Jerry Brown, yeah.
Jerry.
You're the greatest. And, you know, the thing that we like about Mexico, we were out at an event the other night and we met Rocky there. And that's what's great about Mexico. It's so easy to meet people. And so we're in San Miguel, and I was fascinated, you know, as a single woman coming here into another country. Rocky, where are you from? And give us a little background on, you know, who you are.
Well, I am from Minnesota, from the capital city, St. Paul. So I sold my car, I sold part of my business, and I rented my condo.
This is all back in Minnesota.
Right.
Okay. What about costs down here versus, you know, up in the States?
Well, inexpensive things to do. As far as me, I just happen to be very grateful to have found a very inexpensive place to stay.
So what would be a cost? What would be an idea?
You know, the rents can go from like $300 a month to $2,000 a month easy, just depending on what you're looking for. So yeah, it's more affordable than the States.
Now, do you think a single woman, say if somebody had $1,000 to $1,200 a month, do you think they could do that?
They could probably do it on that.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to watch
Right.
what
Sure.
you spend.
Yeah.
But there are many inexpensive things you can. When I came here, I knew that this felt just right for me.
So it resonated with you.
Yeah, it just gave me a feeling of belonging.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of women my age, and when you have women my age traveling, you know they're not just the average
Right.
stay-at-home, you know, grandma that sits in a chair and rocks. So they're more adventurous,
Right.
and that's how I consider myself.
Okay. So here in San Miguel, you found a pretty good network of other women here.
Right. I do yoga, so basically that's women.
Uh-huh.
And I do salsa. Of course, that's a nice mix of men and women. And at my age, when you get to dance with 30 and 40-year-old Mexican men, it's like, wow. And then also I joined Bridge, which Bridge is a big deal here. They have a big studio actually in San Miguel, and they have events and tournaments.
Right.
So I met people there, and I take Spanish conversation at the biblioteca. So there you get another mix of people. And and everywhere I went, there were women, there were fun women to do things with. I'm not saying that men aren't fun,
Right.
but women are very fun.
Well, yeah, because again, the support system, you know, around you and stuff like that.
Everything slows down here. It
Yeah.
makes you slow down.
Right.
And I love that feeling.
You're leaning towards.
Yeah, I would like to home base in Mexico. I still want to travel. I want to go to Guatemala and Belize and Costa Rica and Nicaragua, Colombia. And it's so much easier to do that from here.
Right. So what advice would you give to, you know, a single woman that, you know, maybe they're a little, you know, they're on the fence. They would like to go, but, you know, they're a little afraid, you know. What would you tell them?
I would advise them to take a chance. Maybe just like I started going out for like 3 weeks,
Okay.
and then I'd return home and just see how I felt about that. And then of course, once you get that travel bug, then it's hard to get rid of that.
We know.
So I'd say take a chance. Just, you know, what have you got to lose?
Right.
If you're uncomfortable traveling alone, well then find a partner if you want, or maybe do a group travel,
Right.
which is what my
Well, this has been great. You know, I really appreciate your time. I know you're rushing off to play bridge. She's a very social butterfly. She's all around, and that's a great thing about Mexico and these expat communities is there is so much social activities. People who are thinking about retiring, they think, oh my gosh, I'll be bored. Are you bored?
No, and I joined another thing. I do volunteer work
Yeah.
at Alma, which is a great organization distributing clothing, household items, and helping the indigenous people in the area. So, and I enjoy that. I just do it one day a week, but it's a great connection. Again, there's lots of women, lots of laughter,
Yeah.
lots of talk.
Well, then that's a very good way of meeting people, because all at once you have a common denominator, and then you can start from there, and then by then you meet the personalities, and it grows into lasting friendships
Yep.
and stuff. Yeah.
You're
I mean,
right.
look at yourself. You've been here really a short time, but you really hasn't taken you a lot of time to get involved into the community. Community is very important as a balance of a happy life.
Part about life for me is the connections you make.
Yeah.
You know, it's the people that you spend time with, and that to me is what makes life interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm an introvert, basically. Now you may add, but I have to really throw myself out there.
You used to be an introvert. Now you live in Mexico. I really appreciate your time,
Yeah.
and this is fantastic.
Well,
So,
thanks for the interview. It was fun.
yeah, let's bring Lori in here. Lori does our film work in here, so she's got a big smile here like that.
Always a big smile on this
yeah.
girl.
Now, Rocky definitely gave us a lot of information, and we hope that it's helped you to maybe decide, maybe get the courage to come to another country and to live. Mexico's not for everybody, so it may not be for you, but if it is, then we're providing a service here to let you know and show other people that are doing it here. We've made the choice to move down here.
Yeah, so we do our best to help you. See it help you out. Please subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Exciting new program, a private phone conversation. Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
What are we about? Well, we make videos to help you and how you can retire in Mexico. How many countries have we traveled to, Lori?
Well, we're traveling over 36 countries.
So combined, we have something like 60 years of international travel. So we've picked up on some tips and tricks and stuff like that about how you can retire in Mexico. We're excited about offering you a new program that is just going to come out, and it is a program where you can have actually a private conversation with me, a 50-minute private conversation, and it's going to be so we can answer your questions specifically that you have. A phone consultation is going to cost a fee, but I'm getting feedback from people who have used our services, and they're telling me how much we have saved them in time and money, travel expenses. So step in front of the line, sign up. Right now, we are only taking a limited amount of callers. Hey, a new video every Friday, 5 p.m. California time. Also, if you see my picture on the very right, see it there? Just touch on it and you will be subscribed absolutely free.